Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the snake. So welcome back all my snaky friends. How are we doing? Let's find out this week as we shuffle up and pick you guys some cards. Apologise for being late this week. We're a bit over the usual time we do it. It's usually Wednesdays, isn't it? Karmic Wednesdays we do the snake and dragon readings. So I'm a little bit late, but it's been a busy week. So I'm going to catch up now. But I do apologise. Let's get these shuffled up and let's see what we've got for you. If you're unsure of when your reading's going to be, it will always be after the dragon and before the horse. But if you hit that subscribe button, you're not going to miss out. So let's get these shuffled up and let's see where we're at, shall we? Let's stop about there, I think. Yeah, let's go. That one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a white, black, black. Two blacks. Doesn't look too great, and the pessimistics out there will think, oh dear, that's a shame, whatever shall we do? But black isn't always an attack, white isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of those cards when we flip them over. So let's find out what we've got. Okay, so not a great start. We've got that tiger there. It may be in the positive, but the tiger and the snake aren't exactly the most compatible of people. They can get rather suspicious, and I think right now you are reserved. You are thinking to yourself, what's best for you? What's best for what you need to do? I don't think you're going to be tolerating much shit this week. You're not going to be tolerating a lot of, people being on top of you and keeping on at you and basically making you feel lesser than you are. I think you're being very protective, very sort of like almost unsympathetic. You're trying to keep yourself to yourself, trying to reserve yourself, trying to look after yourself, trying to protect you. And I think that's a good idea. I think right now the best you can do is look out for you, protect your energy, protect your efforts. You don't want to be exposed to the negativity that's out there, and you don't want to be exposed to anything that could potentially be harmful to you energy-wise, because it will just drag you in. It will suck you in. So being protective, being defensive, this is a good thing. It's okay to get a little bit frustrated, but I think as you move forward, you really need to try and refrain from being aggressive or just defensive towards people, because that's going to give the wrong impression. A lot of people will think that you're just being awkward or difficult when really you're just being outspoken. You're just trying to be a little bit more, I suppose in some ways, dominant and taking control, which is fine because you can have that upper hand. You can hide your true feelings. You can be that kind of strong character and dependent on yourself. You can do that. Just try and avoid throwing a temper tantrum because you're displeasured by something. You know, you're on the right track there. We've got a rat card coming in, so there is things to do. There is stuff to actually get done. The rat and the snake have a good attraction here. They have a good relationship, and it will be satisfactory right now to, I suppose in some ways, start concentrating on what you can do to make things better. You know, putting efforts into places where it's going to help you. You're feeling a little bit run down, you're feeling a bit tired, you're feeling as if the world is on top of you, you're feeling as if there is a lot of, I suppose in some ways, a push against the tide. You're swimming against the current. And that's all right, because you can just go with the flow if you give up with this whole, you need to be in control, you need to have that dominance or that sort of, I don't know, you are in charge attitude. It's great to be enthusiastic and confident with that, and it's great to be dependent on yourself. But as you start to cross things off your list and start to put efforts into where you feel they should be prioritized or delegated, do try to recognize that there are other people around you that have strengths that you can utilize as well. You need to have that snake wisdom that you've got. You know, you need to have that snake wisdom and intelligence and intuition that you have got in order to navigate through this. Getting stuff done is one thing, but working with others is another, and you're going to have to do that if you're going to continue, and if you're going to continue to be progressive and productive. Defensiveness is one thing, but you know, pushing people away is another. You can keep your guard up and you can keep yourself to yourself, hide those true feelings for the, you know, for the sake of the job at hand. But you don't want to get distracted and get drawn into these conflicts that could potentially arise. You are going to feel frustrated, yes, and there are some big risks to letting people in and trusting people to do jobs or whatever, but if you can just slow down a little bit and just try and think things through, which you are good at, you are going to be able to handle this a lot better. I don't think it's going to be that hard for you to navigate through this. It's just going to be a little bit up and down for you because, again, it's new territory in some respects. It's okay to be, like I say, independent, but what happens when you need help? And I think you do. There's a lot of stuff you need to do, a lot of stuff that you've got to concentrate on. Delegation is key here, my lovely snake people. Delegation is key. If you're not sure on something, if you're finding it too much to handle, if you're finding it like it's out of your area of expertise, then definitely try to look for help. This is a time of sort of trying to get the right tools to do the job, trying to get the right skills to do that job. You can't cheat here, you can't take shortcuts, you can't just make this up as you go along. You need to actually do the right thing, follow the instructions, follow it, you know, as if, you know, your life depended on making sure everything was done properly and not so much done like in a bodge job kind of way. Things are looking up a little bit. We've got that rooster card coming in to play its hand. The rooster and the snake get on incredibly well. They're in the same affinity triangle. They are in the same affinity triangle. If you want to know more about those infinity triangles, then hit that subscribe button because we will be doing videos on that in the future. But that rooster's coming in, it's in a negative place, and I think right now it's hard for you to recognize your own strengths, even though that you know you're capable. You need to kind of zero in on that sense of direction that you've got, so you know which way to face as you start moving forward. There's, you know, moving forward in any direction is still moving forward, but if it's in the wrong way or in the wrong place or with the wrong intentions, you are going to get yourself lost in a place that it's not going to be necessarily comfortable for you. There is success to be had here. The rat and the snake have a very successful relationship. The rooster and the snake have a very successful relationship, even though they're both in the negative. They're both right now very compatible for you, and for you to push forward, you need to have an attention to detail. As I say, you need to see and recognize where there is time to bring in certain skills or certain tools or certain things, and they have to be the right tools for the job. No shortcuts here, snake people. No sort of you know, bodge jobs or just wing it attitude. Nope, it has to be strategy, it has to be tactics, it has to be carried out letter by letter to the dot. If you do this, then you're going to be able to have that ability to carry out these tasks, and you're going to get it done very efficiently, and potentially you'll be able to find some sort of happy, peaceful medium there where you're comfortable and you feel more in control, even if you've relinquished that control by delegating to other people. Giving up control can sometimes put you more in control because you are focusing on what is more pressing or what is more a priority, and by delegating the lesser jobs or by giving other people these tasks, you'll have more time to actually do what you need to do. A lot of thinking and a lot of doing and a lot of stuff that you need to tackle, and only you know which way to go about that. You can do these shortcuts, you can make you know, do it quickly and bodge it or whatever, but then you're only going to have to do it again. You know, measure twice, cut once, as they say. No shortcuts. Delegate and make sure you're putting the necessary tools or people with the skills on that job. That way, you can then gravitate to the role of strategist, and you can be tactical, and you can basically delegate and make things more manageable for yourself. But we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the snake. I'll be back today for a reading for the horse people and the sheep people. So if you are interested, I will see you then. If not, I'll see you next week when we come back and do another reading for the snake. Don't forget to hit subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.